All right, hello wine drinking people, and another edition of What I've Had to Drink Yesterday, and this is a small producer from Bardolino, which I stayed here one year, went to Vin Italy, and the largest wine festival in the world, which is focused on Verona, and it's a small town, so the town gets completely overwhelmed, and you have to stay up the road if you want to get a good rate, and we stayed in Bardolino one year, which is a really cool little town south of Lake Garda, and this is very unique grape varietals they have here. This first one, Turbiana, which really... I've never had Turbiano before. Supposedly it's in the Trebbiano family of varietals. But this wine had a lovely bouquet here. White peaches and floral herbal notes. A slight briny kind of character coming out on the second day. But opened up very nicely. This wine's all estate bottle, like everything in the lineup here to La Morette, is from the Valerio Zenato family, which he does have a cousin also in the wine business. Zenato, famous Amarone producer. So they've labeled this wine Le Morette. So even though the winery name is Agricola Valerio Zenato, they're trying to focus more on the Morette to keep them separate from, so people don't get confused as to which Zenato this is. Anyways, these guys make only 350,000 bottles of wine, so small producer here. And 2008, they changed their name to avoid this confusion. This is a beautiful wine, though, this Turbiano wine, and a lot of delicious apricot and peach fruit on the tongue with a creamy texture, honeysuckle floral notes, a really lovely freshness cleaning up the fruit here at the end, and at $23.50, a really excellent little unique white from northern Italy. All right, this wine is the Chiaretto Rosé, which is a blend of Corvino, Rodinella, Molinara, the grapes they use to make Amarone. Really pretty bouquet here. Fresh picked roses, red cherries, Jolly Rancher candy-like fruit here. Really rich style, red cherry pie fruit on the tongue. Strawberries, peaches, really nice creamy texture as well. And but good acidity cleaning things up, leaving this dry. But a big rosé, a lot of that floral nuance in the nose showing on the finish. Very good juice. The Bardolino Classico Rouge. This is the red brother to the Rosé. Corvina and Rodinella only, though. They left the Molinara out here. And they do low temperature fermentation to retain the fruitiness, which is what they're concerned with here. And lower tannins, so these wines are very approachable. Lovely ripe cherry fruit on the nose, plums and floral, kind of fresh herbs here as well. A very smooth and silky wine on the tongue. That light red berry fruit, raspberries, strawberries, and those pretty floral notes showing through the zesty finish. Excellent juice at $23.25. And then the Marquis Red here, $66. The Perseo, named after Perseus, who was the mythological figure that cut the head off of Medusa. I said, man, on the webpage, when you hit this bottle, you should have a guy slicing Medusa's head off as it opens up the presentation for the wine. Badass. Anyways, this wine is badass. Only 6,500 bottles produced. Not made every year, only in great vintages. 45% Merlot, 55% Cabernet Sauvignon with a touch of Osoletta thrown in there. And they dry these grapes here, made like Amarone. The clay soils, you really notice the minerality in this wine. Amarone-like on the nose, lovely dried fruits, bitter cocoa, damp earth, really lovely richness and concentration even in the nose. This wine's only 14.5% alcohol, but it is big and chewy on the tongue. It has wonderful freshness, though, and balance. A lot of that dried currant and plum fruit showing through there on the palate. Dark spices, floral notes, cocoa, really exotic pepper, tobacco showing on the finish. Even better on the second day. Check this one out if you like Amarone. This is most excellent juice. And like I said, I thought very fairly priced for the quality. And then the Pasito, we love dessert wines here. This is Turbiano and Garganega, dried for 10 to 14 weeks. And this wine's got a lovely bouquet of apricots, honeysuckle, vanilla, cinnamon spice. You do get a little barrique here. And lovely richness on the tongue. This creamy texture, but a firm hand of acidity, cleaning things up, leaving you salivating for another sip. A lot of minerality showing on the second day in this wine. Also that seashell kind of briny note showing through there. At $45, hey, it's maybe a little expensive, but it is damn expensive to make these dried style of dessert wines, a passamento. All right, that's what we had to drink with our friends from Le Morette. I'm your host, Andrew Lamposoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.